What is happening, guys? Mike here, Modern Man TV. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have my very first haircut video. I have been waiting so long to do this video. I have been seeing the same stylist for almost 4 years now. She's the only one I trust with my hair, and finally she let me film one of our cut and color sessions. So that's what we're gonna do today. Let's get started. So pretty much just like everything else I end up doing, I always think it's going to start one way and then it ends up all the way somewhere else. And I'll explain a little more halfway through the video, but we started off with one agenda, which was to put some silver highlights in my hair. So let's start with that, and then halfway through we'll take a break and I'll tell you about kind of how we got to where I'm at now, which is blue highlights. So let's get started with part one of the color session. So first, my stylist is using her comb to take pieces of my hair to create partitions and apply a lightener by Kuhn called Magic Blonde. She's doing this in kind of a chunky weave pattern that takes larger chunks of hair in the front of my head and finer chunks towards the back of my head, and eventually forms kind of a V design. She's then folding the lightener into the bits of foil to prevent them from getting onto the rest of my head. She repeats this process until all the sections of hair are bundled up in the foil that we want lightened up. Now, because I got me some grays all over my head, Jenny then goes over the rest of my hair using a darker color to kind of hide those a little better. Now you can see with the foils taken out, my hair is super yellow from where the lightener was added. So it's time to add some toner to get rid of some of that unwanted yellowness. Here you can actually see my stylist start to paint in some silvery gray highlights, which at first we thought would be a really nice change of pace from my usual color. So here was the results of the first color session, which I thought was really great, except for the silver sections. So the silver didn't work out, and I think the silver didn't work out very well because for a really long time, years, I have been getting these very subtle highlights in my hair, and if you look at my past videos and you look closely, you can see them, because when I turned 21, I started going gray. And to hide that and kind of minimize the amount of grays that are visible in my hair, my stylist has been giving me these real blended, subtle highlights. And I think the gray just didn't take to the pieces that had already been dyed and had been dyed repeatedly. Knowing that I needed to go back anyway to finish up this video with a haircut, my stylist, who always thinks outside the box, which is one of the things I love about her, she came up with the brilliant idea of doing blue highlights instead of silver. And to be honest, I was a little nervous, but we went for it. So let's check out how we did that, and we'll finish up with the haircut as well. So everything second time around ended up happening the same as the first round. My hair went back up into the foils just like before, only this time she very carefully selected those sections of hair that had been previously lightened and got them prepped to be turned blue. We did end up repeating a lot of the steps from the first highlight session, so if somebody wants the exact steps, I will provide them to you. But when we got to this section, she added the Kuhn Electric Blue dye to my entire head, which was cool because even though she painted it on my entire head, it only turned the parts that had been lightened the electric blue. After 20 minutes of processing, we washed up and we were ready to start the haircut. She starts the haircut off with a 1 on the clippers. The overall goal for the haircut will be for a low, drastic fade, leaving the upper sides longer so that I can slick them back. She then switches to a 000 blade to blend the fade. She then does some clipper over comb work to finish blending the sides. Next, she cleans me up all the way around using her T-edgers. Then, because my sides tend to grow in very thick and unmanageable, she uses some thinning shears to texturize the sides, making it a little easier for me to style. Not much is done to the top since I'm trying to grow it out. She only blends the crown and leaves the rest disconnected, but she does texturize the top for me to help with manageability. Right away, Jenny styles my hair using Freehold by Kevin Murphy, which is a medium hold styling cream. I was a little nervous about getting blue, but once I did it, I was super happy with the results. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and as always, thanks again for watching. Remember, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time.